Okay, so basically, I'm making this video as a quick reminder, and for some of you, this could be brand new news, which is that in about 13 days and 1 hour, so basically, when this banner leaves, whatever time it says for you over there, in that much time, so for me right now, it's 13 days and 1 hour, like after that passes, after Alicia goes away, the girl that is Char will be added to the custom banner. And that is gonna be sick. The reason I'm making this video is to let you guys know that you may want to save your tickets for Char specifically, when she will eventually be added to this banner, because right now, I personally, and many others would argue that Char is actually the #1 unit in the game. And honestly, in my experience, I would be inclined to agree. Now, to be fair, I don't have all the units. I've got a lot of dupes in Char. I've got 3 dupes. Like, I've got Alicia as well, but that's 0 dupes. So obviously, Char will be better for me. But Char is an extremely powerful unit, and you definitely want to have her in your account if possible. And that's why I'm making the video, to let you guys know that it definitely could be worth saving these tickets for when Char will eventually be added to this banner. Because I was streaming yesterday, and I was basically talking about the banner over here, and I was talking about like when these banners go away, Char will be added to here, and when she's added here, I'm gonna add her to my rate up list. Even though I've already got 3 dupes, I would love to get her to A5, because at A5, she's going to be extremely powerful. Honestly, I don't even know what she does at A5. So let's find out. So I think if we go here to advancements, is it? No, it's not that. Well, how do I see what she does? Or skills, I think. Skills, and then you go here. So I think at A4, she gets more critical hit. So even A4 would make a decent difference, to be fair. So I definitely would even want that, to be honest. But then at A5, she does the damage of light of the end increases by 20% depending on how many instances of the dancer effect the user has applied, stacking up to 5 times. That is really good. The dancer move is this one over here. I've got that to level 7. Can I level that up? Because if I can, I will. No, I can't. I need this thing over here, which I don't have any of those. That's fine. Level 7 is decent as it is, to be fair. But the point is, this unit is extremely powerful, and ideally, you would want to save for her. Me personally, I am saving my tickets. Well, obviously I'm saving these ones, but I'm also saving these ones. But the thing is, though, I might have to use them. Not all of them. I might have to use 10 tickets, because if we go to challenges, like I think for every chapter, if not every chapter, then for quite a few of the chapters, you need to do like a multi to go past it. So if we scroll down over here on chapter 14, it says draw 10 times, and if you don't, you'll be stuck on that one over there, which is obviously quite annoying because it prevents you from being able to save your tickets. Now, to be fair, it is only 10 tickets and you can save the rest, but the issue with that is right now I'm at pity, and I want to save the pity for when Char will be added to the banner. In terms of what I've got on my rate up list, I recently took off Min, because even though he's my favorite character, realistically you only need 1 dupe in him. You don't even need that, to be honest, but like after 1 dupe, like it's not really that important. Like getting the first copy is huge. His first dupe makes a decent difference, and then after that it doesn't really matter. I think after that his 5th dupe is the one that makes a difference, but before that the only like main dupe that you want is the first one. But I've got 2 dupes. I've got 2 dupes in him. Eventually, hopefully, I can get him to A5. The reason I added Libora is because I've already got her, but I've got her without dupes. So if we go here, I can show you guys. I've got her literally with 0 dupes, and the reason I want dupes is because she is a support unit, and in the future we're going to get more dark units, and given the fact that we're going to get more dark units, having Libora will be a huge help for that unit. So for example, let's say for the 100-day celebration we get, I don't know, my prediction is Thomas Andre Total, and let's say he's a dark type, and let's say you want to have Libora to go along with him. I would want to prepare for that now and get Libora with the dupe. I'm not saying you should pull for her. Honestly, in my opinion, the most important unit to draw for right now on this banner, honestly, in terms of the characters, I would go as far as to say it's a Min. I'm not saying he's the best character there. He's not. You can make an argument. So and Emma are probably better than him, but at the same time, like for me, I would say Min is the most valuable unit here, just because he does something that the other units don't do. Like what I mean by that is what he does. Like he does something that the other best units in the game don't do. So for example, like Alicia, she can do a lot of damage, but Min provides something that she does not, which is support. DPS units like Alicia, when you get dupes in her, she becomes a DPS unit. DPS units eventually will easily be replaced, easily, whereas with support units, it's a bit more difficult for them to get replaced. I'm not saying they can't be replaced, but they provide something to the team that other units do not, which is why I would say pulling for Min on this banner is more valuable. I don't really know if I made that make sense, but I've got a feeling that I roughly got it across. Like I could have worded it better, but I feel like I've got the point across, which is all that matters really. But speaking of Min, even though I do think he's a very valuable unit, I don't think you should be summoning for him, and neither do I think you should be summoning for Alicia. I think all of them are skips in favor of the 100-day festival celebration. I say that every video, I say it every live stream. You want to be saving your stones. As you can see there, I've saved up almost 50,000 essence stones. To be exact, I've got 48,552 essence stones, which is obviously quite a decent amount. And obviously, I want more than that. Ideally, I want to have... Thing is, by the time the 100-day celebration gets here, I want to have 500 tickets, like including the essence stones on my tickets, but that's going to be extremely difficult. We'll see what happens. I'm going to try and get as much as I can, but we'll see what happens. I doubt I'll be able to get to 500, but you never know. And to be fair, the game has been quite generous. And so, I mean, it's not impossible, but again, it's extremely unlikely, because I've got like, what, 70 days to do that. But if we go to my thingy account again, even though I've already got 3 dupes in char, like I said before, I want more dupes. I do. I want the A5. After A5, it is what it is. I don't care about other dupes, even though they do help. I don't really care that much. Actually, if I go to skills, what does A6 and all of that even do? So if we go here, can we even see A6, or we can't even see it? I think it increases attack and defense by a bit, and maybe a HP as well. It doesn't make a big difference, but the main thing is getting to the A5. That's going to be huge for her. To be fair, even A3 is huge. What does A3 do again? So if we go to skills, we go to this. A3, when attacking a branded target, increases the skill damage of the Dancer and Sword of Light by 50%. Yeah, that is pretty powerful. Even the first dupe is huge. Like just stacking the Dancer move up to 5 times. Like, even that in itself is huge. Like, if you only have one dupe, like realistically, that's huge. Even without dupes, this unit is extremely powerful. So, I mean, if you want to save your custom tickets, that definitely is worth doing. And by the way, if you're thinking, like, because obviously I always say skip Alicia, skip this, skip that. But then you might think, okay, but then why do I have Alicia? That's the thing. Even before the banner came out, I was saying that I'm going to do one multi and I'm done. The reason I'm doing one multi is for the content, to make a video out of it. So I did the multi and I pulled her. It wasn't even pity. I just got lucky. It is what it is. Your boy is just lucky in gacha games. Your boy is just lucky. Like, it is what it is. Like it just is what it is. The fact that I got... Thing is, I did reroll for Char. But in terms of Min, the fact that I got Min as well, I am just lucky. Like, I am that guy. I am that guy. But again, if we go back to this and we go to this, Char will be added here sooner than later. And by sooner than later, I literally mean in 13 days, which is obviously coming up quite quickly. It's less than 2 weeks at this point, so we can look forward to that. I could do a multi, but I'm not going to, considering I'm going to have to do a multi for the challenge in chapter 14, and then I'm guessing there's another one again in chapter 15. If I scroll down here, does it say draw 10 times? It does indeed. Draw 10 times for 10,000 gold. Okay, I think it says draw 10 times in every single chapter, which is obviously not what I'd rather save my tickets, but it's not that big of a deal. I think the big issue for me though is that I will have to use my pity. Hopefully Char will be here before I get to that draw 10, to that challenge, so I can spend my pity on Char as well. That would be ideal. To be fair though, I would not mind pulling Emma or a dupe for Lee Bora, to be fair. So it's not that big of a deal. And to be fair, even though I've already got the Moon Shadow with 2 dupes and the Plum Sword with 1 dupe, I want even more dupes with the Moon Shadow. I think the 3rd dupe would be really nice, and then the Plum Sword. I think every dupe is pretty nice, if we're being perfectly honest. In terms of the characters, I don't really care for pulling this guy. I don't care for pulling... I mean, Choi would be nice to pull, but I don't care that much. Same for this guy, same for Beck, and same for SM Beck. I don't really care that much. Although they would be really nice to have, because they are really good. Pretty much every SSR in the game is pretty powerful, including the weapons. Like, pretty much everything you see there is most certainly worth having. So, if you have any of them, it's a W. It really is. With that said though, let's do a quick subscriber challenge. If you guys agree that Char is the #1 unit in the game right now, then you have to subscribe, because that is the challenge. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then do subscribe, especially if you just failed that challenge, because that is indeed the challenge. Also, do leave a like and comment, because those things do help out. With that said, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Ta-ta, adios, and bye-bye.